this guy's fantastic. You're in for a treat all the way from Salmon Arm. It's the Derek!
I know, right? It's the easiest I've ever turned anything on. I know what you're thinking. Finally, a white guy with a hat. I am the Derek, and I love fun facts. Tonight we're going to learn some fun facts. You're going to learn a little bit about me. I just learned a new fun fact the other day. Scientifically proven. Every time, this is science, every time a man clenches his butthole, his penis moves. And I just learned it. Every man in here just clenched their butthole. Uh-huh. Well, a couple ladies over here, too. Now, the degree to which it moves varies. I gotta take a half a Viagra in the morning so I don't piss on my nuts. It doesn't hang. It rests. It just sits there like an angry acorn on top of two testicles. Well, it's not all bad. You know, when I used to hook up with lesbians, I would tell them, don't be afraid, it's just a clit that spits. And they were all happy. Till Pedro gets excited, and all of a sudden they're sucking a dick, and oh no, I'm mad now. Well, another thing about me, and I will never stop this, but the way I grew up with my mom is, we had to find the humor in everything. Now that works really well. And there are some situations I probably shouldn't look for the joke, but I always will. And this particular scenario happened to me 3 times. And first 2 didn't really work out that well. And what it was is I'm getting intimate with a woman. We're in the throes of passion. And she asked me, who's the boss? Who's the boss? Only one fucking answer, Tony Danza. Thank you. Right, that's it. Oh no.
Oh, you think that's fucking funny? You think it's funny that jokes are sex?
I said, you think it's cool to ask who's the boss? 2 options, Bruce Springsteen or fucking Tony Danza. Well, as fortunes do smile, I got a chance again a 3rd time. No, I didn't. And so I'm having sex with this lady. She says, who's the boss? Who's the boss? I didn't even hesitate. Tony Danza. Tony Danza. I had this sweet little angel. Turns around and looks at me. She says, well, actually, Angela Bauer, she was actually the boss because she employed Tony. I've never come so hard in my life. Fucking awesome. But, fun fact about me, once you start that game of one-upsmanship, you're gonna lose. So I did a little research. Next time we were being intimate, kissed her neck, nibbled her ear, and whispered into her ear, I says, on season 2 of Who's the Boss, Tony Danza was actually an executive producer. So he was, in fact, the boss. That was the one. That did it.
No, what are you doing? Everything's gotta be jokey with you.
Yeah, checks out. Another fun fact, I learned this when I was having sex with a midget. She was 3'9". I don't want any heightists in here. You hear me? I will not tolerate heightism. I didn't see height that night. Oh, hi. Then I looked down at her. I said, you're my first midget. She looked up at me and said, you're my first giant. I learned a few things. You can't 69 with a midget, always ends up as 67. The weirdest thing is, though, is when they're going down on her and her toes hit your ears. But there was some perks. She had big boobs, real big boobs. And you guys want to know like the best part about midget with big boobs? They're not gonna sag anywhere. Where's gravity gonna take them? They're already this part of the ground. They're not going anywhere. They're already there. I like that. That was fun for me. And in case you're wondering, no, my meat did not look any bigger in her tiny hands. But that was a fun birthday. So, let's say that. Now, what I did learn through a friend of mine is that you definitely need tap shoes if you're gonna tap dance. Now, I learned this, buddy of mine from Saskatchewan, named Boiler, because I don't know his real name. No, like 10 years, I don't fucking know. He's Boiler. I will say, the Saskatchewan education system has failed the rest of Canada. Here's why. He's visiting me a couple years ago and he goes, did you know lakes have tides? Nope, no they don't. He goes, oh yeah, when I was here in June the water was way up. Now it's August and it's down. Nope, that's not how tides work. Nope. Have you ever met someone just so apathetically stupid that you have to either walk away or become physical? Because like, no, lakes have tides. Okay, no they don't. Then, he proceeds to proclaim to me that if people from BC moved to Saskatchewan, they'd become flat-footed. I said, explain. He says, well, in BC, you got mountains and hills you're walking on. Right? Oh, in Saskatchewan, you're walking on flat ground. Uh-huh. Well, they become flat-footed. Nope, it's not how it works. But he did give me this little gem. So him and his girlfriend at the time, who I nicknamed Shitnado, she was a shitty tornado of blah, 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 and I've never met her before. So they were supposed to come up and visit me. Supposed to be at my place about 9 a.m. Didn't hear from them. I'm calling them, nothing. So at 9 p.m., I did what any concerned friend would do. I took a handful of mushrooms, magic mushrooms, I ate them. Now, I got really, really high. And I was just chilling in my chill zone 2. So my house, I have 8 different chill zones, 5 seasonal. And I'm chilling in chill zone 2. Midnight rolls around. And they show up. My buddy Boiler, the Shitnado, a couple other people I never met. And as I mentioned before, I love fun facts. So all around my house, I had a bunch of these little bells made. And they say tap for fun fact on them. So I'm sitting in chill zone 2, really, really high. All of a sudden, just blah, 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 shows up. She's like, what's that? I'm like, it's a bing, 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 bing. Whoa, no. It's a fun fact bell, not a ruin everybody's night bell. Well, this just kept swirling and I just escaped. I escaped back to chill zone 6, way in the corner. So where the couches are, to come through a look at the stars. She found me. She says to me, and I swear, I've never met her, this is all true. She says to me, during the weekday, do you ever use a fake name and go to the bar and pick up guys and get cream pied by them? I looked her in the eyes, I said, I don't use a fake name. She goes to me, bet you didn't know I tap danced for 8 years. I don't know your name, and you just told me to get cream pied by strangers. No, I don't know you tap dance. She goes, do you want to see my routine? I immediately said, nope, not at all. She goes, I'm going to show you. I'm like, oh, go grab your tap shoes. I don't need tap shoes. Yup, yeah you do. She proceeds to, anyways, I'm barefoot on concrete, do one of these. What do you think? I gave her my honest opinion. I said, you look like 2 mentally challenged chimpanzees trying to hump a greased up doorknob. Oh my God, that's so rude. You're so rude. Like, really? You're the rude one having a seizure in front of me and not wearing a medical alert fucking bracelet. That's fucking rude. I can't make that up. Now, I played rugby for 22 years, and there was one particular game, broke a tackle, and he ended up tackling me by grabbing onto my left testicle. Now, I go down in a heap, our trainer's running out, I'm trying to wave her off. Rebecca comes up, she's like, great trainer. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, my testicle's like inside me. She's like, push it out. Logic, makes sense. So I finished the game, went out with the boys, had a bunch of beers. Now, part of my life is I never get like the seasoned vet. I always get the newbies. I always get the rookies and everything. And so, next morning, wake up, ambulance comes, and in Red Deer, they have fire medics. So you gotta be paramedic, fireman, and a firefighter. So this rookie lady comes in my room. What's wrong? My testicle hurts. I don't know what's going on. They figured out it's testicle torsion. She had to cradle my testicle all the way to the hospital. Because really, testicle torsion can be as painful as childbirth. That's what they say. I don't fucking believe them. I've never heard a man say, I want another testicle torsion. All right, everybody. That's my time on the deck. Thank you very much.
All right, Derek, everybody. Keep it up for Derek.